It's a go. But you need to get into Zoom.
Oh,
Zoom.
fuck. My bad. Which means I gotta fucking close shit and reopen it. Because it's gonna fuck my camera. Okay, start video.
All right, quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar nudes so you don't have to do anything other than question your own life choices and ours.
And Lomir when he shows up and hangs around.
Yes,
He's not here
yes.
yet. He's not here. Dave's not here, man. That's right. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Fruck Awesome Friday, August 4th, 2023, here inside and outside Shadow of the Avatar. As we come up on another weekend here. And of course, just a reminder to all of you out there that we're taking a 3-day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend, so we will not be here on Monday. So make some alternate plans for Monday for your lunch hour, because we're not going to be here for you, unfortunately. As I said yesterday, getting some work done here in the house, electrical wise, and I need to rip apart everything here in the studio so that the guys can get over here and do some work. And I can't chance having them here early in the morning and then still not being done and trying to get back online.
Doing weird things.
Yeah, so just easier to take the whole day off and get it done right. What is this? So we need Lomir. He's the voice of reason that keeps you two in check, or is he the straight
Don't know
man?
what you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I would have said
I,
that was previously Mom's job, but
I am obviously the straight man in this. Obviously.
oh yeah, real obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, wasn't it, Bridge Troll? It's kind of a dig at Mom, but Mom's been busy as of late. We haven't seen her in
Yeah.
a little bit of time, but we know life gets in the way sometimes, and one of our first rules of thumb around here is IRL, which is in real life first, which is,
Oh yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
this is just all fun and games, and if you got to take care of real life like I'm going to be doing Monday, we take care of that first. You know, we ain't going nowhere anytime soon, as long as this game is here, and as long as you guys and gals are here, and as long as that all remains the status quo. This will continue on and on and on and on.
It will do stuff.
And it says, Jack, you are a freak. Why we love you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, did you
I am
all
virtual
notice Jack's new logo up there in the corner today?
on
Anybody?
my stream. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Jack's new logo?
Gotta fucking defend my trademark because someone's trying to steal it. Because I am cynicist.
Yeah, I think you need a little interesting color there, maybe just a little bit more
Little
detail.
drops.
I think I think you need a little dice roll, you know,
Yeah.
motion. And maybe that hand should be a little lower. I don't know, just one of them things.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
So I do have to ask, did you do that yourself, or did somebody submit that after you asked yesterday?
I paid for it.
Oh,
Fiverr.
I was going to say, good old Fiverr. Yeah,
Bridge Troll didn't send me anything like he said he was.
I don't know, BT. You think you can do better than that? Got to look on Jack's
Well,
stream in the corner.
top right hand corner. I mean, the image is also in our Discord channel as well. So
Yes, if you
it
really
is
want a
both
better look at it.
places. Yeah.
But
Yes.
anyway, it is Fruck Awesome Friday, and again, we've always got some interesting stuff to talk about, and we've got topics. We've got bad folks doing bad stuff out there as
I don't know
always.
what you're talking about. Don't
Yeah,
know what you're talking about.
Andrew Dragon, what do you got going on here? Oh, he actually reported that. Let's see here.
Open URL.
I did not see this. Okay, so I got to copy this. We'll start with this then. Thank you,
Okay.
Conjure Dragon, for actually
Thank you to
following through and doing what we asked you to do yesterday. And
Owl's Head has 3 entry points south.
are we starting from the top, or are we just going right to?
Yeah. Oh well, it's like okay.
Yeah,
Well, we can
we'll
scroll
start.
all the way down.
We'll start from the top, just so people know what we're referring
Yeah.
to, because they may not have
Owl's Head
caught all
has
this.
3 entry points: the south exit, west exit, and town crier. The main city, however, is quite a run further north too, so the map could need another point of entry, like perhaps inner west gate. It would not take away from exploring the city, as an entry point would only be usable once you had visited. Sanyo's like, we don't usually add extra entry points unless along the ledge, blah, blah. So there's inner entry alternative like a dock. I'll take a look around and see if some better means to cross the city safely can be added. Skip down to bug report. I saw the new signposts in Owl's Head, which are great to get around and to avoid running real time through the city. However, while all destinations that one can get to using the signpost have a signpost to get back, the west exit does not. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, the west exit does not have that information. Dun, 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 dun.
And on the map, that place is marked as West Exit to Hidden Vale, but the signpost is named West Entrance. Yeah, well, again, as you're headed out, yeah, it's an exit to Hidden Vale. On your way in, it's an entrance. So I don't know if that's really a big typo or not, but or a big faux pas, as it may be. But good point there, and of course, hopefully we'll get some feedback from Sanyo going, oops, thanks for the report, and he gets it fixed maybe this weekend, and of course we'll let you know about that Tuesday
Yes.
coming up. But of course, yeah, it's good job there for getting that done, and hopefully we'll get something on that because it's a real bummer. Seeing that Sanyo actually took the time to get it done. And, I've noticed several other towns that can probably use that same signpost feature, teleporter feature inside the towns. And I think there should be more of them added throughout the game, not just, certain scenes. I
Oh yeah.
think that
Yeah.
they should make a pass through many of the scenes and make it a little easier to travel through
Yes.
quite the variety instead of just like Sultan could really use them. Uh, I think Ares already got them. Where was I the other day where I could have used them?
You know what? Instead of adding signposts to shit for fast travel, I'd much rather them finish maps.
Well, true, but since you're going out and touching these maps and updating them, not adding them, while you're out there doing that, those signposts can be added once while you're doing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, true, but that requires, as Bridge Troll's going to say, a degree of competency.
Yes. Or just
Yeah.
just let us
Let
mark
us
with
mark with
runes. Yeah, that's
runes.
right. Absolutely.
And 3 Devious is agreeing with me. Finish the maps.
Three
Finish the
Devious,
maps.
yeah, thank you for the comments on uh, Twitter/X, whatever the fuck Elon's calling it these days. I ran into that problem myself, and well, I gave you the solution, and as far as I can see, I think that's working for you because I believe I can see you listening in today on the radio. But thank you, and of course, always good to see you out there. Or actually, are you listening on the radio? Because you're typing, so you might actually be watching via Twitch today, or
Well, yeah,
doing both. I don't know.
somewhere, getting all that viewer count stuff there.
Yeah, you want to talk about some viewer count shit? Yeah, I did this the other day. Hold on, I've been meaning to talk about this because this is just yeah. Hold on, let me pull this up. I took a screenshot of this because this is just totally screwed up, and let me just see if it's showing up where it's supposed to be. Here it is. Yeah, on Tuesday. I copy this and drop it into the green room because this makes absolutely no friggin' sense whatsoever.
Dun, 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 dun. Average viewers
Yeah, so
12, max viewers 15, unique viewers 34, unique chatters 26,
yeah, let's
live
see if
viewers
I can.
48.
I guess I have to do it this way and make it a little bit more
That
obvious. Yeah.
that is right. That
Okay, so the analytics. Yeah, average viewers I can understand. Max viewers
yeah.
15. But if my max viewers are 15 and I had 36 unique viewers and I had
That's
48,
people coming and going.
yeah, but and then I had 48 live views. So wouldn't 48 be, I just don't,
Hey man,
But
Shroud math.
wouldn't 48 be unique viewers, or is that saying that 12 of those people came and left and came and left?
Came and left. Came and
Yeah,
left. Jumping from stream to stream.
yeah. But yeah, I just thought the numbers didn't add up right. It was unique viewers, live views. Well, maybe they would jump. Okay, they could have been jumping between your stream and my stream, depending on how that goes. Also, I guess depending.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just find it weird how we have a max of 15, but a total of 48. Just yeah. I'm not even showing this over here, so nobody's seeing this. There we go. Yeah, average views, max views, unique views.
We got stuff.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
got
even bother
stuff.
looking at my analytics. I mean, it doesn't do anything.
Has been exposed to Shroud
Yeah.
math so long they can no longer do real math. Yeah,
Yep.
I just thought it was interesting to see how these numbers are interpreted through Streamlabs, which is just
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like when Streamlabs is reporting that I've got 3 current viewers, and yet there's more people active than that in the chat. It's like,
yeah. Well, again, I'm reporting 4, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
yeah,
7. I've got at least 8 people entered into the contest already, into the giveaway. So I know there's at least 8 people there. And on the side of our chatty, we can see that there's a whole lot more than the numbers that they're reporting. I mean, it's ridiculous. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 16 plus people, 17 people now, showing in chat, but it's telling me only 4 people are viewing the, 4 people are
yeah,
viewing the, so I mean, their analytics is really screwed up. You want to talk about some Shroud math, you should actually check out some Twitch math. Twitch math is really good. Also, Twitch math is really good when it comes to our cut of our proceeds when we get them. It's supposed to be a 50-50 split. So on $5, we get like $2.42, or it's supposed to be $2.50. That's some real Twitch fucking math there too, But
yes.
and welcome, Red Dragon. Good to see you out there. Well, they
What's that
entered the
annoying
contest and
program that
immediately left again.
everybody Slack?
What are you looking for? Slack?
Well, my Slack on my phone is fucking blowing up with alerts, and I need to.
Yeah, you see 10. Right now I see 8 on my report. Again, still not quite the way it should be. And again, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 people entered into the giveaway right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, this is actually Streamlabs pulling this, not actually Twitch on some of these stats. But anyway, moving right along. What do we want to talk about next? I want to talk about some bad bug hunters again, because again, I said this and now I'm going to start harping on it every fucking time I see it.
Okay.
Because
Which one are we going to?
repeatable exploding chests.
Okay. Repeatable exploding chest from Belladonna. The title is blank. The reproduction rate is blank. The blocker blank. Details blank, 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 blank. And the comment is, the chest, once ignited, keeps exploding as long as I am in combat mode. Once I get out, it stops, but can't go back into combat mode. It continues to explode even if I walk away from it, but then starts again if I approach in combat mode.
Yes.
Traveler, I've brought that up in the past and was told it will happen when the charred remains graphic is there. which is a true statement. Anyway, good luck.
Yeah, because it was probably reported a couple of years ago. And of course, Alley Oop goes, "Can you link that? I don't remember
Yes.
this." Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, if you fuckers are gonna harp on people not filling out bug reports, I expect the fucking bug hunters to fill out the fucking bug reports. I'm sorry. It really pisses me off. If you want to call yourself a bug hunter, do the right thing and fill out the report properly. Okay? Or don't bitch when somebody doesn't do it, because you do. So if you're not going to do it, don't bitch at other people for not doing it. And every time I see it, I'm going to bring it up from now on until you guys start getting the message that you guys should be held at a higher standard, and you guys should be setting the precedent and setting the example for everybody else to do so. If you're not going to do it, other people ain't going to do it. And when they don't do it and you're going to bitch about it, it's only your own fault because you guys ain't doing it. This is the second time this week I've seen a bug hunter do this shit. And that's just, again,
Hey, man.
unacceptable. Unacceptable. So if you're going to
They do
have
the
this
things.
bug hunter name by your fucking name, then do the proper thing and fill out the bug report properly. Please and thank you.
Um, while Laz is on that soapbox,
I'm done with
you
it.
would
Yeah.
think you would think that this would have been a low prior or a low effort fix a long time ago. For the animation to only repeat once and not loop. You would
And
think
then
that would have been an
and then
easy
and
check
then
mark.
exit out of combat mode and it stops. But when you re-enable combat mode, all of a sudden it triggers again. So I mean, you would think that that would be easy. You would think,
Yes.
but not quite so much.
Yes.
But moving right along, now that I've finished with my rants for that one, and again, I will be harping on this every single time I see it from here on out, because
yeah.
I'm just totally over the
You're totally over.
yeah, there's a word I'm looking for. It's not coming to me.
You're never totally over anything.
Totally over the hypocrisy of chastising people for not doing it, and then the people who should be doing it and setting the example aren't. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So stop the hypocrisy, stop the BS. As Bridge Troll said the other day, rules for thee, but not for me. Yeah, no.
Well, I just love the fact that like the last time I participated in a bug report, I pretty much said, you guys are missing something. These are not physical attacks. And yet they continued on ignoring that. Right?
Well, it's more, what was the topic?
That was Death Shield.
Yeah, let me see if I still have that in the...
It's like, needs more info. And then it's like,
yeah,
okay,
that's let's go back to this because there is actually yet another update on that from July 22nd, which let's jump to this one, because this one is and we're gonna go right back to the beginning of this again because we can, and then we'll skip through.
It's like,
this was originally reported by Z.
Death Shield not healing back on criticals. Death Shield is not giving back health from critical attacks received or not calculated correctly. It was brought to my attention from testing in PvP with Estroma and Delta Lock. And then it's like, Death Clock attacks and hits dealing 1,000 from piercing shot, and then but the line above that is the heal for 215. So it healed. Okay. Then, so working as intended right there, because the description of Death Shield, if you bring that up, go to your death tree and you look at Death Shield, it converts a portion of damage received from physical attacks to health. Okay. That's the in-game description. Those Discord links aren't great outside of Discord. Copying the actual message, please. Updated. Z, are you still experiencing? Z, oh, did more testing. Those numbers above were not mine, but I saw similar. What I did find is that it is healing, but it's not right after. So the attack happens when there could be like 5 hits before I see the heal for some. So I think there's a delay before the heal back, which makes it hard to line up the damage. Not 100% sure, though, it's the same. The above is also showing PvP, not damage from mobs. So one would think it would be easier to see, still needs further testing. Upon further testing for PvP, I think the issue is because there's a delay on the heal back in some cases. The Death Mage does not get healed before the attacks from the other player. But it's like, here's this example. Not physical attack, not physical attack, not physical attack, not physical attack, not physical attack. Oh, physical attack with heal. And then my comment, working as intended, Death Shield heals physical damage. And then here's this screenshot from me shooting Laz, or me being shot by Laz. Oh, wait, me shooting Laz. And him getting healed.
Yes, you were attacking me and you were getting the heals.
Yeah. Lazarus Long is healed by Jackson assist. So working there. Okay. Going back to Z, if you look at the above is missing heals. If you look blow by blow, none of that for that disabled shot that hit, none of the, for the death ray that hit him. It's like physical attacks, not magic attacks. Then a Discord chat. Econdis with, I just tested this as a duel. All attacks done to me healed for the indicated amount of my active death shield glyph. A little more. That includes crits with both melee weapon and a bow. Maybe I need to be in legit PvP mode for this to happen. I'll try some more testing. I tested on QA first hit of does not get any healed from death shield. After that, everything seemed normal. Repro, player A, player B, both in Brave Coast. Player B attacks player A from behind with the bow. Only damage is shown in the chat box. No heal from Death Shield to both players. I'm going to make a separate QA bug in this odd chances. This is unique. Never mind. Devil Cult pointed out this is intended because the heal comes before the damage is subtracted. Still can't figure out a repro for this bug report. Based on feedback I tested in PvP modes on QA and aim shot, piercing shot, rapid fire, all of them returned the correct amounts of health. Like Jack mentioned earlier, magic did not return any health except flame arrow. Example, flame arrow. Z
which is a physical attack. Yeah.
No, like flame arrow from the fire tree. It did not. Magic did not return like flame arrow.
Oh, okay. Example, flame arrow. My bad. Okay, yeah, my bad.
And here's another. As the last, something is not right. I am missing the heal back and was dead while still attacking below. Not physical attack, not physical attack, not physical attack, not physical attack.
Yeah.
And then, hey, network sync thing and not an issue with Death Shield. Maybe Devil Cult can see what's going on. Could be once in a while, I've seen things pause for a second or two with all the numbers really happen because our network code is fucking awesome. If so, you might want to try it with and without Scene Master status and see if that makes a difference. Reminder, Z, go test this stuff.
Yeah. Reminder, everybody, physical fucking attacks.
Yeah.
Not magical fucking attacks.
Yeah.
The answer was given by Jack and confirmed by Bug Hunter Econdis, and you're all still debating this bullshit. Physical attacks.
Hey man,
Read,
Shroud math.
people. Read, people.
No, that's too difficult.
Yes, disabling shot is, and he got healed back from disabling shot. That's the
Oh
point.
yeah.
He did get healed back from disabled shot because it is a physical
Oh,
attack. There's Lomir.
hi there,
What?
Lomir.
Anyway,
But yes, going right along. Oh man, you got like a minute to do those weird things, like typing in exclamation mark bundle me. Because what are we going to be doing in a minute there, Laz?
we're going to be pulling some streamer bundles
Oh,
on both streams.
I can do lots of other things, weird things in a minute.
you're gonna be pulling all kinds of weird things in a minute.
You're gonna be pulling it? Yeah, really? Okay.
I didn't say I was going to be pulled it.
And so you said you could pull all kinds of weird things. I mean, how are we supposed to interpret that?
I said I could do weird things.
Oh, you can do weird things.
Do weird things.
Okay. You ready for the bundle me?
Yeah, let's
Pull.
go ahead and pull it.
Okay. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. And conjure a dragon.
Winning two times.
Okay, now I gotta remember conjurers. I know it's Henry.
Henry Fletcher.
Yes.
Henry
Okay,
Fletcher.
He is getting a streamer bundle. And the good news is that Lomir wasn't in that one, or else
Yeah.
because he was a little behind.
There's
But
Lomir doing magic tricks.
dun dun dun, he's pulling weird things out of hats. Dun, 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 dun.
There you go, Conjure. Congratulations on that double win.
Yes.
And UA is now reopened, so time to type in exclamation bundle me yet again for your next chance to win at the top of the hour. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to type in exclamation I love free shit for a chance to win a mystery game key. Also coming up at the end of the show. Or as we always say, if you want your own personalized mystery game key, we pick them out of the hat. Donate 300 bits. And we'll go pick one out for you.
Yes, that is accurate.
But what do you want to talk about next? I'll let you pick whatever topic you'd like out of all this.
I still had a couple open. Let's talk about miniatures. Miniature dungeon pieces, to be exact. This is a request from Morkin. As bigger your dungeon gets, more player get the problems to find the way out. After get bored to clean up the dungeon from the skeletons of adventurers who don't found the way out. I built a 3D model of my dungeon with bricks in one room at the entrance, but it doesn't look perfect as I wish. It would be perfect if it would be possible to build small objects that look like rooms. Maybe it's possible to have them without the ceiling to have a look into the room, but no more blueprints for that room. Only a recipe with some stone, coal, and a chisel for building that rooms. For a look at the 3D model, check out the dungeon, or check out my dungeon, or check this thread. What he's asking for is the ability to craft your own Barbie dollhouse.
Yes. Now, right? I'm going to point out the big fallacy here in just a minute. So we're going to just look at this thread, and we're going to see what, if you scroll down, what some other people did, which is pretty cool stuff. I do agree. Yeah, what he did in the what did he say he used for this?
Sheet of paper.
Sheet of paper and then website for 3D modeling, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then scan for fucking going way the fuck out of control.
Excel. Excel. Wow.
But herein lies the difference, Maynard. In a real game, there would be maps. Problem is, these
Yes.
are ever changing and player built. These aren't static maps because, now I'm sure there's a way to do it because we've seen it happen in, like POT's lots that, every day they update what house is on them. Um, Finally, we got spreadsheets. You mean a game designed by spreadsheets you're talking about? But back to the miniature dungeon pieces. Because
Okay.
once we finish this, I'm going to point out the biggest fallacy of the whole fucking idea. And it is just so
Okay.
funny. You're all going to laugh your fucking asses off.
Great idea. I'd love to have a tabletop version of my dungeon. Build one, but it doesn't look good enough. It looks great. This would be very cool building a miniature 3D map in the foyer.
Right. So you walk into the dungeon, you see a 3D map in the foyer, you run through the dungeon, you get fucking lost. How do you get back again? Thank you. Because the map doesn't follow you to fuck around. So unless you really memorize the whole fucking map on the scale, there ain't no fucking way to figure out where the hell you are once you're in the
Which
dungeon.
means we need some sort of dynamic mini map generation tool.
Well, I mean that would be nice, but again, and I can dig the idea of having a miniature version of the dungeon, that you can place and build and put in the foyer, sort of like the Indiana Jones thing. They had the little scale cities so that they could, check this out and check that out, and you see a lot of real life developers actually build, their projects to scale in miniature format to begin with. But yeah, if it's just sitting in the foyer, nobody's going to remember all that shit halfway through a dungeon battle. They're not going to know where the hell where they are to get their way back, especially if it's a huge dungeon. Um, and as was pointed out in another thread a little while back, just use signposts and markers this way out, or build your own, or use battle axes pointing one way or the other for exits and and other ways to go. There are half dozen different things that you can do for them. You can put signs on the wall with the little arrows. I'll give you a good example of that. I mean, like right here on the lot. Let's get over here to the lot. Let's get over here to the lot. You can put these you can put these signposts up here, and you can just when you put the text in, you can put an arrow in the text pointing that way, whichever way the signpost is facing. So if the signpost is facing this way with an arrow pointing that way, it says exit. You go exit. Or you can put a flat one on the wall and put this room this way, this room that way, exit this way. Yeah. No, this is not to not get lost. This is to let everybody know that we're here daily to answer questions and help people out if they have them, because we're those kind of guys who like to answer questions for people. Of course, nobody takes us up on it. As we always say, we are the only live stream that invites you to come into Discord every single day and have a chat with us if there's something we say or something you want to talk about or something you want to bitch about or something you want to make the world aware of. We invite you every single day, 5 days a week over the last 9+ years to come on in here and have a chat with us directly. Some people just they like to just leave comments on their websites or send us mails and do that. And then when we invite them into our Discord, nobody ever takes us up to it to have an actual conversation because, keyboard warriors.
Lomir does.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Lo,
Mom used to until she
lo,
got
lo,
real
lo,
life thingy.
Lomir and Mom were just here for the bundles. We know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mom
Mom,
wanted her
Mom and her
bottles.
glass bottles. That's right.
Yes.
And the possibility of winning a cool game.
Yeah, well, that
Yes.
too. Well, Glomir, you always defer most of your games, but I also
Well,
got to give you kudos for doing that and passing it on. Of course, Red Dragon did that the other day. Also, Red Dragon donated like 300 bits 4 times and said, "Give those keys away to the audience." Is
Oh yeah.
there an email address to send you hate mail? What is it? It's called news
Laz
at
news at
nbnn.info.
nbninfo.com.
And then
NBNN
that's not to be confused with
nbnnews.info. Yeah.
nudes at nbnn.info. If you want to send us nudes, it's got to go to nudes at nbnn.info. And yes, they are both legitimate email addresses. You can actually send mail to nudes at nbnn.info. We
Yes.
will get it.
Yes.
And if you want to
Eat a
be
dick
on
at
that, if
laz.com doesn't go to Laz.
and if you want to be on that mailing list, all you got to do is send Jack $5, and he will
Forward those
forward
messages. Yeah.
all those messages that come into nudes to you.
which there's nothing.
Red Dragon. I say possibly because sometimes I don't want the game, so
Yeah.
I donate it back.
Yes.
And just so you all know, there it is, news at nbnn.info. So if you have something that you want us to talk about, you can send it there. You can send us links there to articles. You can send us hate mail. You can send us fan mail. We don't give you a physical address because we don't want anybody sending any things that explode to us. So you're never going to see that. Although, again, I
You'll
invite
see
people to
something.
come. Yeah, I invite people to come. Nudes. I didn't do that one. I actually did the true blue. We actually spelled that one right. Although I should probably make one that's NOOD.
Yep.
But yes, those are actually real addresses, and we do get those. So, or at least I get those.
Oh yes. Yes. Yes, we do.
Because that's how we are. That's how we roll around here. We don't joke around with our nudes. That's for sure. Gonna try nudes at whitehouse.gov. I
Yes.
don't know. It might go to whitehouse.com, but I don't know.
Hey, it's got stuff.
If you all want a fun experience, yeah, whitehouse.com.
Oh, is that website still working?
I don't know. Good question.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I would think that that's still a very popular website.
Possibly. Possibly.
Are you verifying that right now or no?
No, I'm not. I am not. But are you ready? I mean, it's like that. It would be cool if they would release some like Barbie houses of things that like miniature, but the building a model of your dungeon that is not practical, which means they would just need to do like Lincoln logs or something like that, so that way you can sit there and play with those to
Yeah.
build your dungeon or whatever. So
Play
some
Yeah,
Lego like things.
and those models of dungeons would only be useful if you could like make your character that tiny so you could explore the miniature dungeon.
Yeah, but it is one where it's like that. That wish list request, while kind of cool, not worth the development effort get things like dynamic maps for dungeons, allow players to place interest points within their dungeons, exits, other things.
+1 on that one, man. +1 on that.
Yeah. So auto map dungeons, that it would be much better than building models. So mini maps.
I agree.
Mini maps. But let's go ahead and move on from that one on to dun, 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 dun. Referred to support.
Referred to support. This is related to a topic that we talked about earlier this week.
Yes.
But
Changed. Yes.
Isabel changing her biome for the umpteenth time, wanting to know about this. But I thought this was funny to. Now you'll understand what's so funny about this once we get there. We'll point this out to you, of course. So let's go with it.
Yeah. Referred to support, change town biome, and now have to pay for property manager. We just changed the biome in Avanish Hope, and we're being required to pay 100 kodos per property that we want to put back down in our town from our property manager. All my properties are currently showing themselves as global. Is this intended functionality? Or should we have been able to put our houses back? I currently have 5 properties that I wanted to put down, but had not planned to spend an extra 500 kodos for this. Did you email support? Maybe not. Belladonna, as far as I understand, biome change is the only thing that causes you to have to redo your lots and deeds. This is because you are challenging the town's setup. If it were just the name change or location change, it would not affect things. Since all biomes are set up differently, this is why lot markers and such have to be reset. It's almost like it's a new town, because it is. There should have been a warning of some such to tell governors this would happen.
There should be a warning of some such. Ooh, wouldn't you know that? That's an interesting point there, Belladonna.
Oh, that means we should go to the $50 player-owned town major work request voucher.
Alley-oop, which, name change requires the whole recreation too, just so you know.
Yes. And the major work voucher.
Yeah, the major work voucher. Let's, which first bullet point?
A governor may request an ownership transfer of a player-owned town from one account to another. Both parties must purchase.
Bullet point.
Oh, that is a bullet point.
Oh, sorry, second bullet point. My bad.
Change the pot's name, biome, or both. Note that the POT will need to be emptied prior to implementation. Otherwise, all belongings in the plot will be moved to their respective owners' banks. Also, all interconnection teleporters will be migrated to the newly created version.
Oh my, is that a warning? Is that a warning?
Well, what it does not say is that it will require the $100 kodos to place it back.
Well, when you move a POT, I don't think she was referring to that. I think it was just the referring to that you're going to lose your shit because
Yeah.
And Tina, the answer to your question is yes. That is Laney, aka Justin. Justin is customer support, and if you've noticed that you don't hear us talk about customer support problems anymore because nobody complains about customer support because Justin is on top of it and does get all that shit handled. She hands out the prizes for all the live streams. She helps hand out all the trophies for all these events that goes on. She handles any bitches, gripes, complaints that come in. So yes, there is somebody answering at support. Again, this is an old topic. This is a little bit of a neck road topic from back again. We're talking about them locked. This is from April, which didn't get locked yet. So I'm guessing it'll get locked next month.
Oh yeah.
Now it's 3.5 months old and not locked yet, but just pointing out that yeah, and 100 kodos. It's like you make it sound like that's
That's $1.
expensive. You
A
yeah.
dollar.
And again, I understand it's a hassle, but you know, maybe when they do the
Wait.
biome
And
change for $50, they should inquire as to whether
wait.
any houses need to be replaced so they can give them the
Hold
kodos to
on.
do that. What's
Hold
that?
on. Vendor listings in Zone.
Oh, Phil's. Yeah.
We're going to Phil's to figure out like
Oh, you don't
about
have
the.
to.
Well, I want to see what Phil's current price is.
Yeah, probably
Okay,
about
so
327, 328. I'm gonna guess says it's
325.
okay.
325. So times 10. So you add that zero at the end. So
Times
that would be
5.
32,000 in-game gold
Times
for
5.
100 kodos.
Oh, okay, I got you.
32,000 gold.
I was gonna say you could have just
32,500 gold.
went to 100 stack. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have 100 stack listed.
Oh, okay. I'm looking. I'm still loading them.
Yeah. But still, is that a 32,500 gold? Ooh. Yeah. So much money.
Mere bag of shells.
Mere bag of shells. Yes.
Yeah. It says the guy who's only holding 1.6 million.
Hey, I've only got like 643,000.
Yeah, which is low for me. Usually I have several million.
Care. Yes.
But I recently did a friend a favor and sold him some gold. So
okay.
Because yes, that part of the game is still alive and well, whether somebody wants to admit it or not.
Yes.
Yes. We can't say it out loud too often, but it is still alive and well.
Oh yeah. Still there. Still there.
I noticed. I told you about the post that somebody wanted to sell some stuff for Steam Cash, and it took 3 days for them to finally delete that thread. And then he came back and just modified it in crown pricing, which I just hysterically enough. But of course, the prices are just way out of line. If you want valid pricing, anybody out there, just ask CC. CC will tell you what valid pricing is. Yeah, Tina, that is one of the few things really alive, despite their best efforts to stop it. It is absolutely. And again, I know because I'm still constantly doing it. Just recently had a couple of transactions just recently in game, and I'll continue to do it so long as there's interest. And again, if you want to talk about that stuff, that we have these beautiful chests behind us, Jack and I, where you can have some transactions for some goodies back there, and get goodies from us.
Oh yeah.
Even going back to 2015, end of summer telethon, 16 winter autumn telethon, R50, R53, R46, R47, going way back, full sets of stuff, including that newly minted Lord British 62 shield. I have one of those.
I know. Yeah. And Tina, it's like we've been saying this for years. Maybe they could stop killing the rest of the game, fighting it, and make a cutoff of it. But what does anybody know?
Yeah. We'll discuss that next week when we dissect that video that came out on.
That Richard's Richard's interview.
It came out on Wednesday. Because they bring up a whole bunch of planes. So just to give you all an idea, next week, this is a pretty extended 30+ minute video, and we're going to start off just by playing the video, and then we're just going to stop comment and talk about it, and then we're going to pick up until we're going to cover the whole video just so you understand what's going to start happening on Tuesday next week. So if you're interested to hear our thoughts, and other commentary on this video as we critique it as it may be,
Yes.
um, join us starting Tuesday next week because we're going to have some fun with this one and point out some fallacies of the video itself, point up some fallacies, and agree and disagree with some of the points that they make in the video, as well as just the clickbait that was there because there's no mention of anything litigious in there that. Well, there is, but it's back to the NC stuff, not to anything
Oh
related
yeah.
to this game.
Yep.
Um,
It's
yeah,
got
so
stuff.
so next week is going to be an interesting week because we're going to delve into that video, and however long it takes, whether it's 2, 3 days, the whole week to cover through that video and do our commentary. That's what next week is going to be looking like. So we look forward to seeing you all there. But I think we have time for one more quick one here,
Do you need
Jack.
more info?
Uh,
Or do you want to go with the others?
um, let's do the feature request because I can get behind this one.
Okay. Feature a request. 3-digit icon count. Currently, hotbar icons can display 2 digits of consumables, which is fine for things when you don't carry a lot. But for something like arrows, I feel like it would be more helpful to know how many arrows you have beyond 99 plus. Having that display up to 99 plus would help a lot of archers from having to switch inventory to look at their backpack, I feel. I would recommend it for reagents too, but I know that would cram the text way too tight on spells. But range skills from Bowtree, there isn't a fizzle chance, so there isn't additional text to cram onto the icons, just your arrow count, which would have plenty of room for 3 or 4 digits. Alley Oop's like, this one may be reasonable. I'll ask around. Okay. I know it adds some overhead, but there are Lua add-ons that do this type of thing. I believe both Soda Info and OCX tools have this capability. If those don't work and Alley hits a dead end, it may be something I can look into as well with a new add-on specific to this purpose. Ooh. I like how this one may be reasonable from Alley-oop.
Yeah, may be reasonable. Is
Yeah.
of course, again, if you're like me, you're usually carrying anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 arrows, and yeah, I love that comment. Is I'd love to see him doing LARP carrying 5,000 arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those LARP arrows don't count because those big round foamy heads just don't do arrows justice. I'm sorry, they don't.
Hey, but you
Yeah,
can
but you're
recover
right.
those arrows.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can recover real arrows too if they're not
Yes.
the ones with the barbed tip. If they're just straight pointed arrows, you can go and retrieve those as well. But and yes, that is the video. If you don't know what the video is, you can scroll back in our Discord and check that video out. Again, I
And
do
we will be.
I
Next
do
week, we'll be
recommend that
going through.
everybody who's interested in having some conversation about it and discussing it with us, again, you can watch it along, but I suggest you sit down and just take in the whole thing and look at some of the little details and little, just because there are some things that, you know, I have a lot of critiques on it, and I'm sure Jack's got quite a few critiques on it. And not just that, but again, there's some pertinent things that I agree with, and there's a lot of text that's pulled from reviews and other stuff that we got to stop and pause and read, and so it's going to take a little bit of dissecting. So, but you can't recover soda arrows. That is not true. There's actually a skill for that.
I mean, there's a skill, but you don't
Yeah,
see them on the ground.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
that. But there is a skill for that. What is it?
But it is time for us to start
Range.
getting out of here.
Where's the recovery? I know it's in there.
It's arrow recovery. It's a passive skill.
Yeah, I don't see it. Why don't I see it?
Well, because you're not unranged.
Yeah, I am. Oh, ammo
And then
scavenger.
ammo
It's scavenger. That's why. Yeah, ammo scavenger.
Yeah.
40%
But
chance. Yes.
Lomir getting a streamer bundle from me, and Andrea Kill on Sight is getting a copy of Dark Devotion.
The Menard.
Yes.
The Menard. Maynard. You are getting yourself a streamer bundle on my stream. So let's get that out to the Maynard. I want to thank whoever it is who sold me some Kodos there earlier today. If you have some Kodos and you
Yes.
want to get rid of them, I have a vendor in Sultan. Please go use it. You're not going to get
Yep.
paid much because I don't believe in it. But I'll take them off your hands pretty cheap.
Yes.
And then we're going to get to the final giveaways and closing the final giveaway of the day. And we're going to pick ourselves a winner. And Virtuous, you're going to get a copy of River City Girls going out to Virtuous. So congratulations, Virtuous. And of course, thank you all for being here today. And again, don't forget to join us on Tuesday when we come back to start the dissection of that video. Till then, I'm Laz. You're welcome, Virtuous.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Tuesday.
Bye-bye.